On Salvage Hunters, Drew and T are heading for the sun on a long-awaited buying expedition through the heart of Spain.
Look at that.
This is Roman columns.
Where on earth did you buy this?
1 century before Christ.
2,000 years old.
At a Madrid market that's being held for the first time in 3 years,
That's fantastic.
Drew can't believe his eyes.
Walk up to one of the stalls and bang, staggered at what I'm looking at.
In the small town of Quintana de la Orden, the boys get an exclusive invitation to one of the most impressive collections they've ever seen.
Oh, this. I'm looking at it going, I really hope I can afford this.
And in the capital of southern Spain,
We're going to Seville. Good barbers in Seville. I haven't been to a barber since 1999.
Drew can't believe his luck when he uncovers a classic Spanish table.
Most people walking into a shop wouldn't try and buy the display cases or the tables. I will. Why not? Everything's got a price.
Drew Pritchard is one of Britain's leading decorative salvage dealers.
Oh, my word. What on earth have they been doing in here? Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. What a thing.
He's on a hunt for weird and wonderful objects.
My God, this is rare. He's a jolly chap, isn't he? He is.
In his search for treasure,
Wow, this is Indiana Jones stuff, isn't it? Oh, it's just so good.
he bargains hard.
It's a 500 quid gamble, or I'm walking away from it.
And there's nothing he won't buy.
100 quid would do the deal.
Man, I'll have it.
With help from Rebecca
If you compare it to the ones that Drew bought, they're virtually identical.
and a team of renovators, he transforms thousands of items, from junk to gems. Spain is one of the most popular destinations for UK holidaymakers, thanks to its great weather, fantastic food, and fabulous architecture. But Drew and T haven't returned for a relaxing break.
I'm keen to get started again.
They're here for sun, shopping, and salvaging. Drew has lined up a number of exclusive visits that will take them all the way to Spain's south coast. However, their first stop is in the capital city of Madrid.
Back in Spain once again.
Lovely.
It's an unbelievable 4 years since we've been here. 4 years.
We did really well at the markets last time.
Really well.
So what would you be your ideal find beyond
Well,
this trip?
you know, I'm wanting to find the unexpected. I want to find things that you can't buy in the UK, and I need some bargains. As ever, we're here to make money. Obviously, language barrier.
Well, unfortunately, not many people who speak Welsh out here, so we'll struggle a bit with
Do
that.
you know when people say, do you speak Spanish? We should go, do you speak Welsh?
I think we're going to do that.
I can remember one. Quanta costa, por favor?
How much is that, please? Being polite and everything.
The best bit about this job is wandering the world, buying beautiful things from interesting people.
Yes.
Now I'm looking forward to it.
And a bit of Spain I've not been to before.
Hot weather, antique fairs, and the chance of finding some good things.
To kick off their grand buying tour, Drew is making a beeline for the Convention Pavilion, which is playing host to an exclusive Madrid market, Desembalaje Madrid.
Hi, hola. You okay to go in?
¿Qué tal?
Thank you.
Open for the first time in 3 years, Drew is one of the first British dealers through the door, with access to more than 25,000 pieces for sale.
This is what we're going to find. El Presidente.
The president is the one?
Yes, the
the
president.
usual one?
Yes.
And that's 530. It's called rifle. Rifle is like a gun. You know a rifle?
Yes.
Rifle?
Like a
Did you say
rifle.
rifle in English?
Rifle, yeah. First stall in, straight in, fuzzy lamp, just sticking out like a sore thumb, right in the middle of it. One of the best quality lamps you'll ever buy. You know, they're not like anything else. There's fuzzy lamps and then there's everything else. How much is
I'm
it?
selling 250.
250.
Yeah.
200?
For you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll take that. We can't buy them now in the UK that cheaply anymore unless you get incredibly lucky. It's an old trick, you know, get in the fairs early as possible. Winner. Tell me about these.
I think they're old, but they can be like Indian or, you know.
The quality's not great, but they look good.
They look good.
Handmade nails, handmade paper.
That's it.
They're too good to be real.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much are they?
It's like 100 each.
150 the pair?
175.
Sold. Are they incredibly pretty and very saleable? Yes. They really are. They're just beautiful. We'll split them up, sell them individually, and there's a cracking profit in them. Right there. We're making money. We're going to make money on the fascia, we're making money on the mirrors. That's why we're here. tin.
Flea markets like this one have been a staple in Spain as far back as the 13th century and the end of the 800-year-long Christian conquest to regain Spanish territory from the Moors. And it's not long before Drew spotted the potential for another big win of his own.
Bottom on that one's gone completely.
Is it?
Yeah. Continue walking around, and it's getting hot now. And I couldn't believe my eyes. There's this really big pair of what I've always known as Andalus glazed pots. But they're actually French 19th century pots, and they are desirable. And the bigger, the better. And these are belters. This,
1780 euro.
Yes.
it's got a big hole in it.
It's not important.
No, it's quite important.
No. And ultimate price. It's good. Ultimate price.
$13.50. You don't often see these for sale like this. The Americans love them, so they charge them absolute top dollar. Yeah, buy them,
exactly.
buy them. Let's buy them. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, deal.
Okay.
We've done really well. We've done really well.
This pair of 19th century enamel glazed terracotta planters originate from Castelnaudary in southern France. Designed for the garden or home, the stunning decorative pieces were often used for planting citrus trees. In need of some sympathetic restoration, they could be worth around £2,500.
There's just lots and lots of good stuff everywhere. So far, Casa de Campo doing well. We have been here 10 minutes to 3. Stella buys straight away. Wow. That's fantastic. It's like seriously good. Walk up to one of the stalls and bang, staggered at what I'm looking at. That's a serious thing. It's just good art. It's the right size. It's highly original. It's just beautiful. Quanto costa?
Están 4.000 euros.
4,000.
4,000. 4,000 euro.
Yeah.
Pretty rare and largely untouched. And it's for sale right in front of me in a little antiques market.
17th century, Mallorca.
Oh, God, I didn't think we'd find one of these.
Painted in the style of the Cusco school, an art tradition developed in Peru by indigenous painters and European colonists, this large 17th century oil-on canvas was designed to be hung in a church or religious household. Its vivid depiction of a gruesome scene features ornate detailing and could be worth around £8,500.
I don't want to upset him,
Okay.
but I'm about to. It's superb, but I'm just trying to work out what the hell am I going to get for it. Okay.
I'll be over here.
I apologise.
Sí.
Drew Pritchard is on a special buying trip to Spain, where he's in a collector's paradise, scouring an antiques fair in the heart of Madrid.
This is the stuff, you just don't get this stuff anyway. I mean, look at it.
Drew is hankering after a 17th century oil-on canvas, which he's amazed to have found.
I don't want to upset him,
Okay.
but I'm about to. 2.5.
Imposible.
Everything's possible. There you go, we'll do a deal. We're getting closer.
What is it?
3,500 euro. It's too much. One more.
Okay.
Deal? Muchas gracias. 3,000. Wow. I'm buying it because I can't believe it's in front of me, but that's why I'm here. The knowledge built up from decades of dealing, from reading, from handling similar things, all comes together in a split second. It's just wonderful. It's just absolutely wonderful. I love it. I'm going to do really well out of it. But do you know what? All of the money in the world will not replace the fact that I'll be sad when I've sold it. Casa de Campo has been fantastic, actually. Bought those fantastic pots, which will find a very loving new home, and we're definitely making money on those. And then we bought something which you don't get the opportunity to buy very often. That one piece has really made the day. Possibly the buy of the trip, but we've still got a few places to go yet. But that's a new high. That doesn't happen very often. It really, really doesn't.
After a jam-packed first day, Drew and T are relaxing in style with a cooling treat in Madrid's Grand Central Square.
Enjoying Madrid then?
Oh my God, yeah. I've had a fantastic day. There's something about markets the world over which I absolutely love. No matter how tired you are, you get into them, you're like, oh man, look at this.
It's the only time you ever move faster than me. Normally, it's like, come on, it's like a dog, come on.
It's just so damn exciting. It's that thing that every morning somebody could have just looked in the loft, picked up a box and gone, oh, I'll get rid of this now, and chuck it on the pavement, and you might find gold. And it happens. I'm blown away. I can't believe we got Andalus pots, 17th century paintings. Faze, obviously. I mean, it's
we
crazy.
got a book of antiques and went, right, hey. Hey, right, yeah, building that bit.
So I think we deserve this. Anyway, so enjoy your ice cream.
I think in this heat it's going to be cream quite soon.
It will be, yeah.
Instead of ice
This
cream.
is good. I've sweated this off anyway, haven't I, really? I can have this, can't I?
The following day, Drew and T are swapping sweltering city heat for cooling countryside breezes in the Toledo province, just 80 miles southeast of the capital.
We are now off to see Arbel and Gustavo, and these are the two brothers that have a huge amount of stock. The family have been in the business for decades. We have been given access to all of their workshops because they do restoration as well, architectural antiques, you name it, they do everything.
I've got some interesting facts about Spain, if you want them.
Always.
Got things that were invented here. Guess the year that they were invented.
Right, OK.
OK, stapler.
Oh, 1910.
18th century.
No.
Yeah, seriously.
OK,
I thought that
fair
was
enough.
a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, mop and bucket.
Oh, like 15th century.
1856.
Really?
It's bizarre, isn't it?
The boys are heading off the beaten track to the small town of Quintana de la Orden, famous throughout Spain for its festivals and chocolate, and home to El Castelito, a sprawling site of unassuming warehouses filled with an incredible collection of antiques spanning over 2,000 years. The business is run by brothers and fourth-generation dealers Arbel and Gustavo Montoya Fernandez.
Cool. Wait.
Hola.
Hello.
Good morning. Drew, T.
My brother Gustavo, and my name is Isabel.
Abel, nice to meet you. Can we get inside out the sun?
Gracias.
Oh, my word. Guys, you've been busy. Tell me, how long have you been here, your family? How long has it been?
My family working in this business 4 generations.
Wow. And you guys have always been doing antiques from this big, all the way up?
Yes.
Nice. I like that. I like that. That's good. Well, we'll carry on looking. I don't know what I want to buy until I see it. This is a collection of very, very large warehouses. I think there's 50,000 square metres of warehouse space here. We got lucky finding these guys. Whenever you meet good dealers, within 30 seconds you can tell. Any association with long-term family dealers, you'll always get a wealth of knowledge and the potential to find something exceptional. Look at these giant wardrobes. Who hangs their clothes and stuff like this? How big are the people? They're massive. Wherever I go, I'm always looking for the same thing. I'm looking for something that I have to have, I fall in love with. Are these Eastern European?
No.
Spain?
Spain.
OK. That's fantastic. Look at that one. The thing that really piques my interest is a huge collection of these very simply thrown terracotta glazed pots. They're really charming. That's just somebody you can see they've just finished it and he's just gone like this. They were made for a very, very simple purpose, and they were made for nothing. And then the decoration that then followed, that's what interests me. Somebody getting something so mundane and deciding to make it beautiful for no other reason than just that. That will never get old for me. How much are these?
15 euros.
15 euros. Look at this one.
Esas son de la niña, Gustavo,
This
¿no?
olive oil.
Eso es para el agua.
Just for water. How much is this?
35 euros.
OK. Take So that's 35, so 35, 15, 50 euros. How much is that one?
15 igual.
15.
15. 50 euro?
Okay.
Yep, sold. Thank you. See, the language of buying antiques everywhere in the world is exactly the same. There's no difference.
It's international.
There's another one there.
Igual.
25 euro?
25, Gustavo?
Sí.
Okay.
Sure. Cool. I think they're beautiful. They're lovely.
For drink is for here, not for here.
Oh, I thought this was to put your thumb on.
No.
No.
Intro the water for here.
For here.
Yeah.
And to drink
for it?
if for this.
Yes.
So some of these pots are local to the region, which is lovely, because knowing where you bought anything from adds to the ease of selling it. The story of an antique can be so much more important than the thing. Wow. Okay. Okay, what's this?
This
What's
is
this? To the windows.
from the sun.
Like shutters.
Keep the heat out.
Yeah.
Another thing we see in the warehousing is these huge, they look like a rush mat, interwoven, 2 different colours, really quite beautiful in their simplicity. Can we hold one up?
Yes.
Just to see, I'm just interested, it just looks like a wonderful floor mat.
They're quite big.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
It's typical from this area.
What are they worth?
500.
I can't get to 500. No,
How much for you?
no, we can't. We're very far apart. You're over there, I'm over there. I don't want to pay a lot for them because they're fairly badly damaged on the one I can see. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I really, really like them.
¿Cuánto es lo máximo?
How
The best
much-
price
much
for
will
you?
I want to pay for it? What's my maximum?
The max.
Okay, for you.
Sold, deal.
Okay, so.
Thank you.
My brother is the boss.
Yeah, he's a boss. Just put in a simple frame just to give it lifted a little bit and just hang it on a wall once cleaned, and it's a beautiful piece of art, because that's what it really is. Is this a picture frame?
Yes.
I've never seen one this size. My job is to wander around looking at things, and you get a bit blasé, and then something just goes and takes you to somewhere else. There's an enormous frame down there for a painting. It's one of those pieces that you're never likely to see another one in your life. I've never seen anything like it.
This is the date?
1604.
Yes.
Imagine 400 years ago how bright this was. How much do you think this is worth?
150,000.
£35,000.
150,000.
Good try, though.
Well, yeah. If I had the money to buy this and not worry, I'd buy it. I think it's incredible. If you want the best of something, and that's what this job is all about, finding the best of something, that's it, and it's going to cost you a mere £150,000. The table underneath.
Yes, it's a French table. Eh?
You
It's
want
good.
to look?
Yeah.
You look?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we go from the sublime to the ridiculous. Underneath it is a very, now, and I'm almost embarrassed to be looking at it, to be honest with you. It's this little provincial French table. It's rough as rats, but interesting nonetheless.
Yes.
Typically French. How much?
¿En cuánto está esta bus?
Good price. 700.
In your big Cotswold Manor house, on the side, with a huge bowl on it, with a big painting or mirror behind. That's where it will end up.
Simple yet characterful, this mid to late 19th century French farmhouse table features a solid scrub top and a low stretcher joining the legs, creating a charming provincial aesthetic. It's in need of some sympathetic restoration, but once complete, it could be worth around £900.
How much for you?
What do we say, 400?
Oh, for no.
You asked.
Drew and T are on a road trip through the stunning landscapes of Spain to source some special pieces to take home.
Price on that one?
650.
That's staying in Spain.
And Drew's going head-to-head with a fourth-generation dealer over a rustic French table.
How much for you?
What do we say, 400?
Oh, I don't know.
You asked. 5. 5, sold.
Okay.
Thank you. Nice.
So we come all the way to Spain to buy a French table.
Yeah. Is it worth a load of money? No. Will I double my money? So yeah, there's one good purchase. Look at these stuff, these here.
This is Roman column.
Where
Yes.
on earth did you buy this?
1 century before Christ.
3,000 years old.
With documentation, is from Cordoba.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
So it's Roman occupation period.
Uh-huh. Yes.
I can't believe my eyes. They're the sort of thing that if in the UK, they'd be in a museum and they're on the floor on a pallet over there. How much is this? Let me guess, can I guess?
200,000.
I was thinking 160.
One.
For one?
For one piece.
So it's not buy one, get one free? I think Gustavo's turning into my new hero. He buys with absolutely no fear. This is a whole different league to me. Unbelievable. Right, I need to get out of this sun. Are we going in here next?
Here.
Yeah?
Oh.
Oh, this.
Yes.
This. Tell me about this.
Sí.
Cuéntale sobre
Can we
ella,
bring
por
this
favor.
down? The next room we go into is a heavily fortified part of the showroom, and there's something that just instantly catches my eye, and it's this campana-form handled urn. It's as honest as the day is long. It's just the right size, it's just the right colour, the decoration's just beautiful on it, and I just fell in love with it immediately. Instantly, I was like, I've got to have that.
This elegant neoclassical style terracotta urn dates to the 18th century and gets its name from the Spanish word campana, meaning bell. Embellished with beautiful hand-painted Greek decoration, it requires minimal restoration and could be worth around £4,000.
And the price is very interesting.
And I'm looking at it going, I really hope I can afford this. How much is the price?
3,000.
3,000. I thought, well, I'm not going to pay that for it, and I know Gustavo now will do deals. I was hoping you were going to say 1,500.
1,500. Plus.
Can we see it in the light? I can't not have this. It's such a beautiful thing. I love it, but everything's got the right price. 1,800.
Okay.
Deal?
Sold.
Sold. Thank you very much. I'm ecstatic. I'm over the moon. Can't believe I now own this. It's such a rarity. And I've just got to decide then when and if I'll sell it. I mean, everything's got a price, but it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you because I don't really want to sell that. Today's been pretty wonderful, to be perfectly honest with you. Occasionally, you'll see something mind-blowing. And then every now and again, you'll see 2 or 3 things. But I've seen probably 50 or 60 items today, which you won't see anywhere else but a museum or multi-million-pound private collections. And they're for sale in a shed in Spain. It's quite incredible.
Estamos muy contentos de la visita de Drew a nuestra casa. Nos ha sorprendido mucho el material que nos ha comprado. Muy contentos por la compra del vaso griego.
Pues creo que lo mejor del día ha sido, sobre todo, el conocernos, porque es muy posible de que esto sea una gran amistad durante años.
Guys, thank you so much.
Really
Appreciate it.
Thank you for your visit.
No, thank you to meet Spain's #1 antique dealer.
Thank you.
Dealers. Thank you.
Good journey.
Cheers, bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Two destinations down. Superb buying. I mean, the buying I'm doing here now, you would have to go to a pretty top-end London store to find the things we have found.
Or Spain.
Or Spain. But if I had to go home now, we could pay for the trip and make a profit but we really do need to add to the pile a lot more.
Halfway through their Iberian expedition, the boys are back on the road and heading 270 miles southwest through the Andalusian olive groves to the ancient city of Seville.
Do you know what Seville's famous for?
What?
Oranges.
Really?
Yes. Do you know what they use the majority of them for now?
No.
Electricity.
Really?
They're using the citric acid in them in some way to power batteries so that it's very green.
Surely it's orange.
The capital of southern Spain and one of its most beautiful cities, Seville was once appointed the exclusive European port for trade with the newly discovered Americas. Building on its long history of trading goods such as silver, pottery and leather, Seville has established itself as an antiques hotspot, with high-end dealers catering to the city's collectors and buyers. One such dealer is Ismael Paez, a second-generation Sevillanos dealer who has been running the curiously named Howard's Antiques for 7 years.
Since I was little, I have with my parents in markets, in street markets, and I love this business. I like the people, special pieces is funny for me. I know about Drew and T, and I would like to know their opinion about my shop.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice
Ismael.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And you.
What a lovely shop.
Thank you very much.
How big are the pockets that knife fits in?
Yes. Yes, it's for open the bread. Yes, it's so cool.
No, how big's the loaf? Jeez, look at that.
Wow.
Spectacular.
Spectacular. How much is it?
It's 300 euro. 300, no, sorry, it's 3,000.
I was just thinking, put it on the
Yes,
back.
sorry. Yeah.
So many good things in here. So how long have you been here?
Here in my shop is 1 month only.
1 month?
1 month only.
You're
Yes.
kidding. It's only a smallish shop, but the minute you come through the door, wallop. This guy's just created this out of a room. Out of nothing. His imagination, you pour your heart out, your brain out, everything into a room and see what happens. And he's done it. The anchor with the lights.
It's from a church of south of
It's
France.
from a church.
Yes.
Wow. Deeply Catholic country. Religion is and always has been a huge part of the way of life here. People have different views on religious items in the home as decoration. I think, well, why not? How much is that?
I can do 300.
300, okay. Yes. Okay. There you go, first deal out the way. Am I happy to buy it? Very. Such an unusual thing. Just has it. We're just gonna hang it up and sell it as it is as a bit of a profit. It's super cool.
He's very good. I was wondering how long he'd get to hit.
Yeah. There's a plaster bust of a very old man. I just went straight at it because it's such a well-modelled piece. It's so sad, it's so resolute. It's got a fabulous feeling to it. How much is he trade?
I can do 400 for you.
400. 350.
Wow. 380?
380? Sold. Thank you. Do you know certain things have got it? That little bit of magic, that's got it. That's got it in spade loads. You learn something from him. He'll tell you a story.
Dating to the early 1800s, this highly decorative plaster bust of a classical scholar may have been used as a teaching aid for art students learning to draw or sculpt. Probably hand-carved from a solid block of plaster, it has been skillfully designed to show the subject's wisdom and intelligence. It's in need of some light repairs, but once completed, could be worth around £700.
So many great things.
Thank you.
There's a small oil-on canvas framed of, we think, St. Michael. Very attractive, highly original, really good colour, nice size. How much?
350.
350, 300.
Okay, well.
Sold. What I love to do with paintings like that is put a sort of collage of all different ones together in a house, on a wall, and you can make an incredibly plain piece of your house really interesting for not loads of money.
I have to mention the Elvis Pooty.
That's a full head of hair, isn't it?
It's overcompensating.
What's going on with the hair? I'm not jealous, but, you know, no child has hair like this. There's a lot to see. It's a perfect shop.
Do you know?
Yeah, because there's everything. There's, ooh, there.
What do you think to him? Rather good, isn't he?
Yeah, he's very good. Really good. Shadow, oil on canvas, little repair, wouldn't worry about that. Yeah, I like it. Coming up to 45 years we've known each other. And in a lot of that time, he's been hanging around with me while I buy old stuff, as he calls it. Very similar, very similar. That's it. Look morose. Down, down. Look really miserable. Tax bill, tax bill.
The paint I simply liked. I have no intention of dealing. I've got a smaller version of a miserable man who doesn't have a beard, but this one is a miserable man with a beard.
How much is he?
I can do 150.
You do 130 or is 150 your best?
130 for you.
Muchas gracias.
Nada.
So obviously it's a nice little reminder of our trip. I'm also quite happy that Drew said if I wasn't going to buy it, that he would have it. So therefore, it's kind of had the seal of approval from Drew.
He's doing exactly the sort of thing that I always tell people. Buy what you love. He looked at it, loves it, bought it. Great. More of that, please. The table, can we see it?
Yes.
I know it's a pain. How much is that?
700.
Most people walking into a shop wouldn't try and buy the display cases or the stands or the tables. I will. Why not? Everything's got a price. How much was it?
700.
It's missing one piece.
Drew Pritchard is in stunning Spain, visiting a young dealer making a name for himself on the Seville antique scene.
Jeez, look at that.
Wow. Spectacular.
And Drew's got his work cut out negotiating on a display table.
How much was it?
700.
It's a classic Spanish table, and the colour's good and the quality of the timber. And I thought, well, we've got room on the van. We've got room, and people always want dining tables.
Handcrafted from oak and fruit woods, this early 20th century pull-out dining table most likely originated in the historic Spanish region of Catalonia. Baroque-style lyre legs and an original hand-forged wrought-iron stretcher make for an honest and characterful piece with broad appeal. After restoration, it could be worth around £1,350.
6.
Okay.
Deal. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anybody buying modern tables, I don't understand it. When you buy an antique, you're doing lots of things. You're creating a day where you have a story, where you have something that goes through the hands of the family, something that will age nicely along with you if you buy the right things, which will never decrease in value. So it's hugely sustainable. It's just been a great day. Good dealer, good fun, not lots and lots of money spent, but an awful lot of stock bought. And really saleable. That plaster bust of the old guy, I'll fly out the door if I can bear to part with it. The fantastic little painting. All of these things I adore. And if you buy the things you love and they're beautiful and they're well priced, you'll sell them, and then you can do it again.
It was good, Drew and T here today. I'm happy they like my stock, and Drew both so much. He's welcome back anytime.
Yeah, it's a bit warm. There you go. Thank you so much for today.
Thank you for you.
Appreciate it.
Yes. Nice to meet you.
Muchas gracias.
Good travel.
Thank you. Cheers.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.
Brilliant, thank you.
So that was good. Unexpected amount of buying there. Nice guy, easy to deal with, will do deals. All in all, an excellent day.
Before the boys leave Seville, they have just enough time to take in the city's dazzling Corpus Christi festivities. A Catholic celebration of the bread and wine turning into the body and blood of Christ.
Here it comes. It's beautiful, isn't it?
A procession is the main event of this annual fiesta, which has taken place here since the 15th century. Thousands line the streets and throw aromatic herbs such as lavender and rosemary.
I love the smell.
Do you feel incensed now?
I'm incensed. That's quite spectacular, isn't it?
A magnificent silver artwork called a monstrance is carried from the city's cathedral and processed around the streets.
I don't know how many fellas are carrying that. They've got the really fit fellas in there. Look how fast they're going.
I think that is 450 years old.
That must weigh a ton. That's a hell of a thing. It's quite incredible. I think it wraps up our time in Seville quite nicely.
Very lovely, yeah.
It's the last day of Drew and T's Spanish road trip, and their final port of call is Torremolinos, just outside Malaga. A place most of us associate with sun, sea and sand, Drew's confident that the visit he's lined up here will see him taking home much more than the obligatory souvenir castanets.
You've got your swimming trunks.
Yeah.
Have you got your rubber ring?
Yeah.
Right, great, we're off to Malaga. I think Malaga in the UK has connotations, doesn't it?
It does, yes.
Of young people going out there having far too much fun. And, but we're not going to that bit.
Okay.
Because we'd only stand there disapproving, or
Yeah.
I would.
We'd look like everyone's dads.
We're in Malaga to see a guy called Victor. He's a dealer. He started in '95, so only 2 years after me. He has got a huge amount of stock, and it ranges from, you know, 10 euros up to over 200,000 euros. So, yeah, he's got the lot.
Hidden away for the more discerning visitors to these shores is El Truech, a carefully curated antique shop with around 4,000 items. For nearly 3 decades, Victor Carranza has been dealing in antiques, travelling all over Europe to source and sell stock. He runs the business with his friend Ashley.
We have all the things that you wanted, but Oriental, we have chandeliers, we have some furniture, antique things, modern things. It's so interesting to know different people that is working the same job that they have it, and the experience that Drew have it is so important for us.
So this is the place?
Yeah.
Good spot, isn't it? Okay. Smart looking shop, fellas. High street, huge shop, rammed full, you know, super clean, everything's ready to go. Proper retail. So I'm looking for real authentic antique.
18th century or 17th century?
Yeah, ceramics, paintings, good lighting. In here, there's so much stuff, I have to take my time. We can't just nip over to Spain every other day, so I have to make the very most of my time over here and look at everything. Close but no cigar. There's nothing that's really hitting the mark today until we come to a little brass table. I've never seen one like this before. They're always wood. Different cells, and different cells well.
North African in style and dating to the early 20th century, this brass hexagonal table has been beautifully hand-cut with Arabic script and features ornate arabesque design arches. After a light polish, it could be worth around £700.
It's got €450 on it. What do you want for it?
380.
380, 300.
300 te da.
350, es muy buena.
350?
350.
Sold. So far, that's the buy of the day. It's this ongoing mix of things that my client base seem to like. They're doing projects, they're doing houses, doing hotels, they're doing, you know, showrooms. That fits right in with it, and the unusual factor gives it a really good value as well. There's more. It's got a look, you know, and it's quite decent quality. Looking around, there's a mouth-blown, painted, decorated lamp. It's about 70 years old, but the manufacturing method is exactly how it would have been made 200 years ago. Nothing's changed, it's just a newer version of it.
This striking baluster form lamp has been blown by mouth to produce beautiful irregularities in its finish. Skillfully decorated with gold ormaline metallic paint, it has a rustic yet refined look, which makes for a timeless piece. Perfectly preserved by Victor and Ashley, it could be worth around £350.
It's got 80 on there and 50 on there. 80? 50.
150.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. That says 50.
This is one.
Come on.
50.
After is 150, now
Really?
it's 80 euro for the sale.
So how much is it now?
¿Cuánto se deja?
60 euro for you.
60 euro, sold. Thank
Sold.
you. it won't be long before that goes. You know, it's a straightforward, easy seller. I'm not going to make fortunes out of it. But if you make consistent, small profits, that works too. This,
yes.
This in the corner.
The eye is crystal.
The eye is crystal.
Yeah.
18th century.
Yeah. What does the lettering on the outside say?
God see all the things.
God
This is the
sees all
meaning.
the things.
Yeah.
Is that a real pain to get that down? So I can
I'm
see
going-
it.
I'm going
Is
to
that
take
all
it.
right? Can
Yeah,
you
of
just have a
course.
look at it? You're going up, Victor. Be careful.
It's like Spider-Man, yeah.
He's like a sort of Spanish Spider-Man. You will see the all-seeing eye in religious iconography, and then the Masonic as well, a lot. This is earlier. It's a lot earlier. It's really odd. It's rough.
Rough es raro. Es
Raro, sí.
This has been repaired all around here. It's got sellotape holding the eye together. So it's a restoration project. It's in really bad condition, but it was never meant to last very long. It's a very simple thing, literally pick a piece of wood up, shave it with a knife, one handmade nail, bang it in the back, that's it, carve a hole, put the piece of glass in. But the glass at that time, to make glass like this and slump it and shape it, was difficult. It's difficult now. So for that to have survived is remarkable, and that's the piece that really interests me. 200.
200 te da.
250. It's
Come
very, very
on.
best price. You're paying 200 euro.
He paid 200 euro.
Did
in
you? I don't feel bad. That's going to be a nightmare to restore. 250.
Okay.
250. We've got a really interesting piece there. It's very, very different. She's got a hook on it. You can hang that on a wall. But why would you hang a piece of glass on a wall? You wouldn't. You'd hang a piece of glass like that in a window so you get light coming through it. Now imagine that with light coming through that into a room. It's going to look spectacular. That's what I'm waiting to see.
Really interesting day. Yeah, really happy. ¿Qué te parece la compra que ha hecho Drew?
Pues yo creo que ha elegido bastante bien.
We think it's really good selection. He find it not too many, but the special things. Yeah.
Today with Victor and Ashley has been good. I managed to find quite a few things that really sort of scratched my antique itch, but also stylistically work extremely well with all the other stock that I have. And, you know, once again, you could not make up the diverse range of pieces that we've bought. But I think all of them have an inherent quality, which is desirability. All right, all done?
Yeah, van's around the corner, loaded it.
Marvellous, right. Thank you, guys.
Take care.
Yeah,
and
we'll see you
enjoy.
again.
Okay, thank
Cheers,
you.
bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
After an unforgettable week on the road, covering more than 1,650 miles, it's the end of the boys' Spanish adventure. But there's just time for a final ice cream in the sun on the shores of the Mediterranean.
There you go, so that's the end of the trip.
That was good. We're all the way down the bottom now.
I'm still blown away by the buying. I can't believe we were able to buy the whole spectrum of things, you know, just incredible things that takes months to find. And we've done it in a week.
So it was worth the time and effort getting down here.
Worth the time, worth the effort, and we get to do it in the sun. Not a bad job. Cheers. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it.
Where to next then?
I don't know.
Morocco's 80 miles that way. Fancy
Morocco? It's literally just there, isn't it?
Yeah, 80 miles.
I'll do Morocco. Can we fly?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
The van's been a bit of a mission.
Let someone else try.
Let somebody else try.